When I was evicted from Crimea, I was 7 years old. I was born in the village of Yeni Sala. They made us kulaks there. Then we moved to Belogorsk. We built a house in Belogorsk. When we started living in the house we built, we were evicted. Our house is still there. The Russians live there. They live and rejoice in our house. Then, at 8 o'clock, someone knocked on our door. My father went to open it, and there were 2 soldiers standing there. They told us, "Get out of the house. We're evicting you. Kicking you out. You're leaving." We couldn't take anything, didn't wear anything, neither on head nor on legs. We took nothing. And what we managed to take was thrown out. They took us to the steppe. We spent 1 day there. Then, the cars arrived, the big ones arrived, started to load the people into them. We were taken to Nizhnogorsky. Then they started loading people into the wagons. These were the wagons that carried the cattle. The stench there made it impossible to sit there. We got there, sat down. For 3 or 4 days, we were sitting in these wagons until they were full. When the wagons were full, we sat off. We were on the road for a month. When the train stopped, we pulled the dead out of the wagons and left them at the side of the road. That's how it was. No food, no water. So we left Crimea. After a long time, we got there. We were brought to Molotov Oblast. They brought in all the people there and unloaded them. We were all divided to different sections. We were put on a steamer. We came to Garansky district. They dropped us off there. Then back in the mountains, we were split up into different villages. We and a few other families, I don't know how many, 15 families, were loaded on a boat. We sailed. We stopped at one of the roads in Cordon. When we arrived there, it was 40 to 50 degrees below zero. And we didn't have any warm clothes. 3 or 4 people died in the house. That's how we lived. Then Dad got a job in the Urals. So that's how we got some bread and lived. Although we didn't live very well, we didn't die. We survived. We were living there for 18 years in the Urals. Then people gradually began to move to Uzbekistan. And Dad said, "Kids, let's get out of here, too." We went to Leninabad, too. We went there, bought a house. The one that was right for us. We lived there, worked there. And so our days passed. These hard years will never be forgotten. Then, I can't remember when we made this decision, but it was time to go to Crimea. People started coming back to Crimea. We were going too. We also came to Crimea and bought an old house here. We built a house, the one that was right for us. We lived there. I had my own family already, and the children got married. That's what we've been through. We lived to our late 80s, but the terrible days we've been through are something we'll never forget. Can you sing a song, Grandma? Sing, please. The mountains of the Urals, the mountains of the Urals, the heart is in pain. The cool waters of Crimea, the balm of my soul. Don't you, strangers, rejoice over Tatar property. The Tatars will return, and the strangers will go to the Ural Mountains. We left the planted onions and garlic. The yards filled with utensils are left to strangers. On Thursday at 8 o'clock, we left Crimea. We were loaded into the trains. It was a big grief. We were loaded into the trains. It was a big grief.
Yırlarsınız bir de. Yırlana sen de. Yırna.
Oralda dağı ya, yoktur da net yağı. Sokağımın sadılı da sulu, yüreğim yağı. Kuanmanız siz yavrular, Tatar'ın malına. Tatarlar haytar, yavrular gelir, Ural'ın dağına. Sarımız soğan varmış, saçılı halıdı. Az bardağa dolu mallarımız, yavrularga haladı. Cuma akşamı saat 8'de Kırım'dan çıktık. Yüklediler şalonlara, davulsuz toydaya.